Good evening, folks. It is Wednesday night, and it is the Burning is Yarn. Tonight, I will be doing a wood project as usual. Trey will be doing a crochet project as usual. And Dawn will get to read the 80,000 comments that come in before the show. Uh, so, with that, let's go ahead and bring folks up on stage. First up, we have what I'm working on. Then we have Dawn. Then we have Trey. Then we have what Trey's working on.
Wow, Trey, that is so interesting.
Thank you. I worked very hard on it.
Yes. Are we playing Move Around the People again?
Yeah, and then we do that.
We're a serious show, everybody.
Wait, we got to get this set up like we were earlier because let's see. I was there and you were there. There we go.
There we go. Joe and his wood in the middle.
Yep, that's a Joe and his wood in a sandwich.
It's a good night.
There we go. I was like, come on, bring it.
Well, I was already scrolling to the overlays because, as always, we're playing the lovely tunes of Mr. Dan Hollifield. We're going to be playing from the Never Bank on a Learning Curve album. And which one is that? The second one? Yeah, second one down. And we're just going to start off with track 1, Atlanta Virtue.
So Joe lied to y'all.
Huh?
Joe lied to y'all, and I'm not working on a cardigan tonight.
Oh, yeah, I put in the description she's working on a cardigan, and yeah, she's not.
I am not.
What she's working on is pretty cool. I can't wait to see it.
Well, we'll see how it goes, because this is some color changes, so we'll figure it out.
Aww. I have been working on stuff for the show on Monday. There's no coding on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
There is going to be the first episode of Indie CD 411, and Nick is going to be my guest, and we're going to discuss StompCon. And there's no StompCon on here.
Yeah, there is. I uploaded it.
On this one?
Oh, crap. No, I uploaded it to... Hold on. I can upload it real quick. I uploaded it to yours, and...
I was going to say, I can upload it.
Joe, you had like 20 jobs. Come on.
Right?
But I'm like, it's like, it's there, and I'm going, I don't see it. And I don't trust myself to be like, yeah, oh yeah.
Let's see. There's Nick's folder. There's StopCon.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Thank you, Joey.
Yep.
StopCon. September 7th. Benton County Co-op Extension. 410 South Edway A. Fowler, Indiana. If you are looking to be represented but cannot make it to StompCon, let me know. And also, if you're a member of indiecd.org, we could set something up where you can get 2 feet of table space for $10 and get represented. I'm getting way too good at some of this stuff, aren't I?
We're feeling it.
That's scary. So, anything we need to discuss or start in on the comments?
Nothing that I can think of offhand.
I understand thinking is hard for you, Joe.
Especially lately.
Rough day.
I spent the day. The reason why I wasn't around for NTF. Our town is getting a new town hall, and they're going to be taking down. There's this big tower that's next to the current town hall that needs to be taken down, and our parks department truck was parked next to it, and they needed me to get it moved. Now, granted, I didn't have to move it until closer to September 12th, but I wanted to get it done, so I went and got a jack from our public works buildings that had a flat tire. Then come to find out the lug wrench they gave me did not have the proper piece on it to get the lug nuts off. So I had to go to AutoZone, pick up a lug wrench. Also picked up a little portable tire inflator, so that because it will hold some air.
Enough to get you from point A to point B if point B is not too far away.
Yeah, and the tire place that they use is literally like 5 blocks down the road. So, ended up airing up the tires, but I also had to jumpstart it because it hadn't been started since before last winter, which meant I needed jumper cables, which I didn't have in my truck, so I had to buy those while I was at AutoZone. Yeah.
Did you get the truck moved?
I did.
Oh,
I went and I got the tires aired up enough to go get them replaced because they did have nails in them. And drove it around a little bit, went back to the town hall to drop off the receipt so that the town could pay them for the tires. And I told myself, when I pull up, I'm just going to leave the truck running, because it hadn't been on that long since it had been jumped. I'll just leave it running, go in, drop off the receipt, come back out, drive it around some more. I pulled up to the town hall, put it in park, turned the damn thing off.
It happens.
Crap. Alright, maybe I'll get lucky. Turn the key.
Joe did not get lucky.
No.
Nope.
So, yeah. I get to deal with trying to jumpstart that thing again. But I also need to take one of my wire brushes down because there's a lot of corrosion on the positive terminal post, which I think might be part of the issue.
Well, if it has anything to do with you, Joe, I'm sure there's some kind of corrosion going on because you're a very corruptible, corrosionable person.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started on these comments because, you guys look like you're going to be rough on me tonight. We are a green room within a green room within a green room sometimes. So, First to the door tonight was Dan Hollifield. Dan said, "Good evening. I'll be cooking, so I may be late to the party, but I dropped a like already." Oh yeah, drop your likes if you can. I have a feeling that Donna's already said it because I always forget. So
she has.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, she's really good at promoting us all for that.
And it's very appreciated. And Joe was saying hi, I'm Dan, and to enjoy dinner. Trey is with us tonight. So everybody say hi to Trey.
Wait, what? Where?
What? Who?
Hey.
And Carl's dropping in a hello. Joe's greeting, and Foxy is greeting, and Alec is greeting. And Carl said that he is a cat fed, so it takes a while longer to type one-handed. Oh my God, I'm in green room mode. Oh, let's see here. Foxy said, "Sure, blame the cat." And Carl's laughing. And then Joe is saying some greetings, and Foxy is doing some greetings. And Foxy said, "Geez, my throat is all sore and dry now. I must have been really snoring during that nap." I feel you. I know I snore. Carl said, "Watch the claw, Calvin." Oh, Calvin must be putting claws. Foxy said, "No claws, please, unless it's a white claw and you like that sort of thing." Carl said, "That's cool. He went off to see what Mom is doing." And Carl's sorry about the throat. And Dan's having marinated pork steaks with hatch green chili salsa and roasted veggies. I had a leftover turkey and Swiss. It was a good leftover turkey and Swiss, but it wasn't pork steaks. So I do have a leftover pork chop that I could have had. Foxy's jealous. And Carl said, "Food talk already. Someone forgot to thaw anything, so I got Spam. I made rice to go with it." Carl, there's a Spam museum in Austin, Minnesota. Just thought I'd tell you that.
Yeah, surprisingly delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't do spam. No. Sarah's joining us. She said, "Good evening, man. I might be away from my laptop when I listen to the show after looking at things I need to get done. Adulting, overrated. It is,
It is.
and you won't be able to leave us alone. We all try to go into listening mode, and unless we're forced into it, like we're driving or something, none of us can stick to it.
Yep.
Ooh, Foxy's having little burger sliders with bacon added. Ooh." Joe thinks Dan's dinner sounds amazing. And he's also greeting Sarah. And Foxy said, "Or bacon and pancakes again. I haven't decided."
Ooh.
Waffles was possible tonight, but we decided against it. And I just decided to have leftovers. And then Sarah's greeting Joe. And Foxy said, "I think we're all having Dan dinner jealousy." Sounds good. Thesis was watching same evening, and he was watching Sisters of the Hook over on the Twitch while he was waiting for us to show up.
Excellent.
Awesome. It's nice to have been seeing those on Nick. A couple of those folks, those ladies, pop in on Nick's show in the morning.
Yes, I was very happy to see them coming over.
Yes, and Yvette came and joined us today. I think they said it right.
Yes.
Yvette, yeah.
Yes.
And Carl and Sarah greeting each other, and Carl said he'll be back before the show. And Dan said, I'm having to cook it. Lindsay got to thaw it this morning, so I was committed. Voluntold? Yep.
So
When it comes to somebody grilling food or cooking food, you get voluntold. And Sarah said, "Hey, Blade and all others, Foxy, yeah, I'm going to see if I can beat the timer to take care of things, see how much I can get done. Maybe it'll be more fun by turning it into a game to trick her mind." Hey, that's you can imagine some of the goals I have on Vinci. It's a trick. And Donna is joining us, and Alec is greeting Sarah. And more greetings. And Sarah is saying, "Alec." And there's more greetings for Alec. And Alec's getting some love from Donna, too. And greetings to Sarah. And Carl said, "Beautiful sweet charcoal is lying in my window, but Himoni is up there looking like he wants to cause some trouble or just wants attention. Or both." And Carl said, "Okay, some daddy pats helped avoid disaster. Good. Yes, avoidance of trauma, as Foxy says. Yay. We don't want... Drama's overrated." Carl's greeting, and there's Carl said, "Wow, come here. Foxy, yes, I don't need cat drama now. No. Mm-mm. You had your fill of cat drama when the babies got out, so."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seem to be collecting cordless power tools now. Like, that's a bad thing. Just saying.
I can't count.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I ended up with 4 more stitches than I was supposed to. I don't know how. Alright. Take 3, because I already took 2. It's alright. Got this. Yeah, if you ever feel like taking up crochet, just remember, you can't count, and it will tell you so. Alright. Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it larger. Joe, how you doing over there?
I'm fine. Yep, I had to. Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Lisa said, "Kitty drama and Doom Buddy butt." Doom Buddy's butt is freaking adorable, Trey. I don't care much.
Oh my gosh.
See it. I like seeing Doom Bunny's butt. And Foxy said, "I've got my mini bacon burgers now and tater chips." Okay, so she went with burgers. And Lisa says, "I have a corded drill, and that's about it for tools. It's making stuff. Having to borrow tools from my dad. If you don't use it a lot, borrowing is fine. But if you want, you should see the collection that we have out there." And we went to Menards this weekend again. And
Hey,
Dan
Hunt.
said,
Hey, Trey.
Yeah. How's it going
Sometime
over
you, sometime you should post a picture of Doom Bunny to the Sisters of the Hook Discord show and tell.
Oh, I should.
because Nick did show them the other day when they were on.
Yes.
I've seen it, so now they can get pictures of Doom Bunny. Dan said the table saw and miter saw arrived today, chainsaw arrived yesterday, need a weed eater and maybe a hedge trimmer next. Dan's loaded.
Yeah,
What would make it,
I'm ready to go.
He's gonna have to get his own show pretty soon. Handyman Dan. And Sarah said, Alec, even though we can't wait for you to turn 18, don't wish your teenage years away to become an adult. Then everything is your responsibility. Adulting is fun at times, though.
It can be fun.
Dan could do a rebranding of This Old House.
I would watch it.
There you go, Dan. Ideas, ideas, ideas. Sarah said, don't rush into it. Act. And Thesis said, be careful getting a weed eater and a good one. The one I have at work sucks. No. And Sarah said, what's mean to bring anyone down? It's a true thing. It is true, though. You want to, when you're a kid, you want to be a teenager. When you're a teenager, you want to be an adult. And when you're an adult, you want to be a cat that lives in one of our houses because we're all spoiling our cats. And there it is. Donna said, don't forget to like and share. We appreciate that. Sarah said, oh, I thought you said wheelchair at first, Bladed. This is why I need to get away from here. Yes, get a good wheelchair.
I mean.
And Carl said, I'm an adult and I want to. And if I want to, I can stay up all night.
Yep.
Yeah, in your 20s. Well, in your 20s, you can. 30s, 40s. You get like 10 years of fun.
And then it's, yeah, no.
Yeah.
He's strong and now my neck hurts.
And Sarah said, well, part of it, but still, I so misread that. And Michaela is joining us, and she's laughing at Carl. Hello, Michaela.
Hey, Michaela.
Sarah's laughing at Carl, and greetings to Michaela from Sarah and Carl. And Sarah said, wheelchair! And Michaela said, heading home, just gonna listen. See, she's doing something where she can't. So that's what I was saying. If you can't, like driving, because I do that a lot of times too, as I'll drive, I can't actually participate. I'm forced to not participate. And Sarah said, that's retirement, Carl. Before all the work and bills and other places tell you what you can and can't do. Ha! And Dan said, frying pan set to low while the veggies roast for another 5 minutes. And Sarah's telling Michaela to get home safely and yum to Dan's food. And Sarah said she had cookies. I may have had a cookie. It was a very good cookie that I may have had. It was Twix. It was a Twix cookie. Like literally, it was a bakery. Smushed the Twix bars into the dough. And yeah. Carl said, it doesn't stop, Sarah. The city tells me what to do now. Sarah said, true. And Donna is greeting the three of us. Guess what? The show started.
What?
Hey, at least we started the show tonight and we did not have 10 minutes of black screen.
Right.
By the way, we figured out that I was the reason it happened. I switched brands too quickly, so it was me. I'm still blaming the Nick Field.
It just did not want to that day.
Yeah. And Sarah said, bills never stop as well as other responsibilities. Yep, true. And Carl is saying hi to the Burning Is Urine crew.
Hi.
And we are about 20 minutes in. And we're just saying hi to us. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do a ad. Work with me here. Okay. First I have to do that. And then I have to do an ad. I'm going to do my ad. Yeah. We have my show coming up Monday.
Do it.
I'm only going to do one ad.
Okay.
No, I'll do another one. I just had it decided. I know there's the wheel. I know.
The wheel.
Let's go ahead and let's do cats.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel, but otherwise, I am Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
I do love her ad.
I do
Right.
too. It's just at that the very ending of "Let Me Art" just gets me every time because it's just like big old
Yeah.
And Bladen said the threads are so small you can't even see it. Must be a tiny project.
Okay,
That was
listen,
before
well,
you know.
I am on the struggle bus tonight.
What'd
This
you
is
do
as
now?
far as I've gotten.
No,
It
no,
is.
This tonight?
Oh God, more than usual. You know why we call it frogging? Because we rip it. So I am having issues. So I think I'm going to do something else for a few minutes just to kind of break out of it.
Makes sense.
So Joe was prophetic, and I am going to work on the cardigan for a few.
Open that bag up more. I want to see what's all in there because you stood it up and holy hooks, Batman.
So, okay, you know what? I can talk about hooks for a few minutes
There you go.
because
She-
there's different
she's got
kinds
more.
of hooks.
She's got more needles than a. Never mind.
Nope.
Other hooks.
But so there are different types of hooks that you can get.
Woo!
So I usually prefer like the metal shanked ones, usually with an ergonomic little thingy because my hands. Um, this is the plastic. This is also a plastic, but when they get down to this size, they flex a lot.
And you can't.
Yeah,
You
which
can't pull it like you want to.
yeah, these are bamboo, and I'm afraid to flex them to that extent. So, but when you get to the little stuff, I don't know if you can tell, but that's actually a hook.
Oh
That
wow!
is yeah, that's a 1.5 millimeter. If I bring it in frame, you can see it.
Tip it the other way. There
There
you
we
go.
go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
We saw it.
So, hooks for every occasion. So yeah.
That is, and I know, like, and I might be wrong, but like the smaller the hook, the smaller the gauge of whatever you're using, whether it be a yarn or whether it be
Yeah,
like a crochet thread, that kind of thing, or embroidery. Can you use embroidery floss too?
you can yeah, you can use them on sewing thread if the hook size is small enough.
Oh wow! Oh
Yeah, it's insane. But you can usually tell what size you need. So they'll either tell you, like right there, this one says to use an I9 or a 5.5 millimeter.
okay.
But so the one I usually use is a 4 for this size thread. But you can tell by doing that. It's too bright, but
Come down here towards you more.
towards me more.
You
Here.
might need to turn off your overhead light
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Let's
because
do
I
that.
see that going in and out too.
Now go back up.
There we go. There we go.
There we go. Oh,
Oh,
Move.
it's out. Take that out. I don't know.
oh.
There we go. There we go.
You got it.
But you want it to hook on without going through the threads.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a quick and easy way of figuring out what's going on.
So the you said it said on the back of like the I9 or that's just a suggestion, but you have
Yeah.
to feel what you want to feel for yours. Then what are you used to working with? And
So it tells you a gauge, which it depends on what you're making, on what gauge you're gonna make. Because if I was doing something out of like all double crochets, I would make a gauge out of double crochets instead of single crochets. But that's why I've got this handy dandy little tool.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it'll measure out the square of the gauge, and then you're supposed to count how many rows and how many stitches you have. So yeah.
Wow. There's a whole lot of little things.
There's so much.
Look at that. We all just learned something tonight again. See, we're entertainment, and you might learn something.
Hell, I learned something and I lived with her.
Mom taught me how to crochet.
Yeah, but I don't think she had all those little tools and gadgets and stuff.
I don't think she had like the gauge measuring, but she definitely had so many hooks. Because I actually have a bag of her hooks too.
Yeah, I know she had a ton of the hooks. I didn't think she had like the different like the gauge like you just showed.
The squarey gaugey thing.
Yeah.
The squarey gaugey thing.
Yes. And there's the cardigan.
Yep. I will work on this for a little bit so I can break out of that
funk.
Right.
Your brain.
You know what? I fully intend my puns, so because I'm no coward. So I can break out of the loop.
Okay, there you go.
I'm no
that was
coward.
fun.
Right? I intend my puns.
Oh, I forgot to start the music. Thanks, Joey.
Well, I switched the track and I'm like, why am I not hearing anything?
Because I probably
you muted it instead of pausing the track. I'm like,
oops.
Wait a second.
It worked, right?
It works, yeah.
And Sarah said, hi guys on screen. She needs this laughter. Well, we got a little serious there for a bit, but hopefully we got you giggling at some point in time because, well, she did face home because of belated thesis. And this is the cat that you were trying to work on, but the cat was...
Cat's fighting back like a typical Siamese.
Yeah, I was going to say the cat's being a cat. So.
All right.
And Sarah said, where do the titles of the songs come to mind? Been curious for a while now, but only now asking. So we'll see if that was addressed by Mr. Dan Hollifield. Thesis said, nice day for a Siamese. Donna said, yay. And Foxy goes, the cadence works at least. And Carl said, Sarah, Dan thinks of song titles when he's not cooking veggies. And sometimes you might think of them when he is cooking veggies. And Nick said, it's a nice day for a light sweater. It's a nice day for a cardigan. Hey, Nick, I need to chat with you before Monday night. So, nothing bad, nothing serious. Just need you to just need to chat with you.
Brand stuff.
Yeah. Sarah said, we are Siamese, if you please. We are Siamese, if you don't please. I was trying to sing it fast and sing it so we don't get dinged.
Please don't come for us. We are poor.
No dinging. We don't like dinging. Sarah said, I see that, Carl. And Carl's greeting Nick. And Dan said, Sarah, most of my song titles are puns of some sort. This one was my answer to the Miami Vice theme. And Nick is joining us.
Oh, hi.
Hi. And there is greetings to Nick, and Nichols. Sarah's greeting has a new nickname for Nick. It's Nichols. But she has no idea that's what I thought of when she saw his name. And Nichols hopes that everyone is having a great night. Lisa said, hey, Nick. And by the way, I'm hoping somebody is keeping track of some of these things that are coming across tonight because the green room, they need to be repeated. Some of these, I think, need to be repeated on Friday night. And Nick said, that's okay, Sarah. And Amanda says, Joe went on a multi-level fetch quest. That's when you were getting your jumper cables and when you were auto-zoning. And Donna said, Sarah, you can call Nick anything but a cryptid, which he totally is, but denies it.
Denial.
And since I was just talking about the green room, this does kind of sort of fit here. Hold on here.
Also not a crypt.
Also not a crypt. I don't believe that, though.
That sounds like fake propaganda if I ever heard it.
Mm-hmm. That was an agreement. Foxy has heavy-duty jumper cables in their truck. When I was 16, my aunt gave me jumper cables for Christmas, and I was so mad. I was 16. I don't want jumper cables at 16. They're now in the back of my car, and I have used those on more than one occasion. I'm very grateful for them.
Say, as an adult, jumper cables mean I love you.
And Nick said, slander and tomfoolery. Nah, you're denying it. You're denying it. Thesis said, Donna knows the truth. Foxy goes, they're rated up to heavy equipment like tractors, so they will handle about anything.
Nice.
Good. And Donna said, Joe did not get lucky. There's a hashtag. Somebody write this shit down, because we got to say it again. Carl?
Guess it in the green room.
Carl said, yep. I hope that was Carl agreeing to write down everything that needs to be reset in the green room. And Nick said, Joe did not get lucky, literally not the green room. Why does Joe usually get lucky in the green room?
Hey.
Blue. What?
And Kitty said, evening, everyone. Hello, Kitty. And Fox said, good hashtag there. And hey, Kitty. And Nick said, Dawn needs the practice with the comments. No mercy.
There was mercy before.
I was going to say, I don't think you've never showed me mercy, and I appreciate that.
Mercy is for the weak.
Oh my God, I love Goldberg. I cannot wait for the next two to come out. Okay, the next two, they're doing it in 2 chunks. And Foxy is pouncing on Kitty, and Donna is laughing at Nick, and Alex said, can I go to bed yet? No, okay. Well, Alec, if you're tired, go to bed. If not, let us entertain you.
Let us soothe you to sleep.
Yeah, because good Lord knows we won't put you to sleep.
I was like, so what's the soothe shit that just came out of your mouth, right?
We're so soothing.
Yeah. Kitty's oofing.
And
greetings to Kitty, and Nick said, Alec, you can take a nap if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. And if perhaps your friends don't nap, they're no friends of mine. Yes, I nap.
naps are glorious.
Mm-hmm. I did not nap today. I was busy. And Nick said the Sisters of the Hook seem groovy. Oh my gosh, like I said, they've been joining in your show. That's been fun. And Thesis said they were really friendly for the half hour that he was there. Hey, Joey, can you check and see if there's anything coming across on? Because don't they watch Kick usually? Or
nothing on Kick, and I have 2 viewers on there right now. So hello to the 2 viewers over on Kick.
Hello, Twitchers.
Kick. I don't know about
Twitch.
I was going to say Twitch comments will come through if anybody comments. I don't. Well, actually, you can see if we have anybody on Twitch, and we don't.
Twitch is the purple one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you put your mouse up over the little eye where it says 12 up there.
Yeah. I get Kick and I don't have Kick and I don't have Twitch, so I can't keep straight of which one is which. I know that sounds weird.
Twitch is the one where if they comment, it'll show up. Kick is the one that I have to keep up on my other screen and actually look back at every once in a while.
You know that I have to do a little memory thing going on, and Kick means they're kicked out. I can't see their comments.
There you go.
This is how my brain works, people. I've tried to explain this to people. That's how they got kicked out. I can't see their comments. They're not kicked out. And Alex said, I know, Nick, but I got to get things done before I nap. So those things in listening here. I can be responsible, I swear. Hopefully you're keeping up on your homework this year, Alec. If you need a little motivation, you need a pep talk, there's lots of us that will pep your talk.
Talk your pep.
And Nick said, we believe you, Alec. And Thesis said, something tells me Alec might be a little too young to know the safety dance. You never know.
Blasphemy! Who doesn't know the safety dance?
If Manda's watching, Manda, next time you or Nick, because I'm assuming Nick is still watching, or see Alec, make sure that you introduce him to the safety dance. And Alex said no comment. Nick said, I know I can't count, which is why I don't crochet.
As I lost count. Oh.
I'm scared to read comments because I keep effing up Trey.
Nope, that's just how it is. As any crocheter, they will tell you. It's actually a meme. Like, hey, crochet will teach you that you cannot count, and it will teach you extreme prejudice.
And Alex said that I can't count. Yes, you can, Alec. Because you know how many days it probably is to your birthday, your 18th birthday.
Oh, God.
And Thesis says they have a Discord. I think he's asking about the Sisters of the Hook.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
Great.
And Dan said, my pork chops and veggies have been officially Lindsay approved.
Nice.
Is there a doubt?
Good. I did stick my tongue out. And Dan said, I can see that, Joe. This old dump. So this old house. Whatever. I like Thesis, old Dan's cabin.
There we go.
Nick said no. I like my too much to be your cat around these parts. Yes, please spay and neuter. I worked at a shelter. Please spay and neuter your pets.
We are from the Bob Barker era.
Yes. And Foxy is laughing. And Sarah I went from a cat person to a dog person over a decade ago. Ha ha. Fur baby needs. Cats can get into a lot more than dogs can. I grew up with dogs, but I've become a cat person. I'm just an animal person. We just have cats because they fit with their lifestyle better. And I think that's a lot of it. Sarah said, all the jumping in natural ways. Yes, there are places that Buddy gets to that I'm not sure how he gets there. And I'm doing this just because I can. It's Dawn's fashionable felines.
Your babies.
My babies. I don't even know if the first part of babies got picked up because that one went really loud. And Nick said, cookies. Alec has brownies, and Foxy's gonna make cookies, and oh my. Cookies and brownies and cookies, oh my.
Right?
Oh, Alex said that he is tempted to make some red velvet white chocolate chip ones. Next comment. Thesis said Foxy might be too young for the safety dance or too bones. Thesis said that sounds delicious to Alec about the cookies. And Foxy said, hey, I knew music. Radio was free, so I got to listen to that.
Heck yeah.
Wasn't Nick talking about the 70s, 80s, and today?
Yep. Which is funny because we grew up in the same county. So those radio stations, yeah.
Well, you guys were saying that there was a drive. There's still a drive here, 93.3 The Drive.
It might be the same number. I know it. Is it out? I was going to say it's out of Chicago.
Yeah.
It depends. I'm wondering if it kind of depends because there's like different Cumulus. There's different radio stations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Thesis said, "Yeah, you knew music. That's why I had to introduce you to Disturbed."
Ooh.
Burn. That's a burn.
Ooh. I was like, dang.
You better go kiss your Foxy's burn on that one, Thesis. That one was.
Even I need aloe for that.
Yeah. Whew.
We're gonna swap Trey out for a second.
This is the. Okay.
There we go.
You done already?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. I'm behind.
That's the quickest I've actually ever done that one.
But I'm wondering, as you do each one over and over, I wonder if it gets easier because you kind of start getting muscle memory and you kind of know which. Because you've done that one 4 or 5 times now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and I've learned that using the ballpoint on the outer edge is best mainly because of the little curves here. And then the inside outline, I switch back to my flat tip and do that since they're all just straight lines because it'll actually cut through better. And then I switch back to ballpoint for the interior design.
Awesome. Well, now what are you going to burn?
Nothing else because I have nothing else prepared.
You didn't prep your wood for anything else?
Nope.
I love how Trey was big for the...
I prep 1 wood per night.
Did you cut it off again?
Yeah, I did. By 4. Again.
Honey, I want you to go down to the gas station real quick, pick up a pick 3 and just play 4-4-4. And
I'm having like a crisis here. I'm like, I can count, I promise. I can count to 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we all went.
it's like the video, dear. I can only count to 4.
Yeah, it's an off day, guys. We all have off days. It's all right.
But we are 45 minutes into the show, so we're going to play a couple ads here real quick.
45 minutes in, and this is all I have to show for y'all.
No, you did a little bit of your cardigan.
Cardigan. It's all right.
I'll just go back to the cardigan since Joe's already done with his wood.
Yeah, maybe I'll just finish off the night with the cardigan and come back to this tomorrow. Sometimes it's like getting writer's block. Like, you know how to do it, but you go to make the product and
writer's block. Words be hard suddenly.
Yeah, suddenly not to be hard. So it's all right.
All right. First up, we have this ad.
Hi, I'm Auntie Foxy, and I'm a crafting addict. I make custom jewelry from recycled materials, and Foxy has wares if you have coin. You can find me at ndcd.org/about-auntie-foxy. I hope to see you there.
And we're going to follow it with that ad.
Welcome, friends. I'm Bladed Thesis, and this is my TS. Come join me every other Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time as we discuss Chinese culture, history, philosophy, and of course, martial arts. You can find me at youtube.com/BLADEDTH3SIS. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of tea, or the drink of your choice, and join the discussion.
And lastly, we're going to play this piece of music.
Oh.
We're going to go
back to glasses.
we're going to go over to track number 5, WTF, Rednecks Can't Groove.
You
can't count either.
Alec wants to know what kind of cookies would go over well for RPG night, Nick.
I need updates.
And Foxy said we didn't have any channels like that at the time. We had 93X, which turned to the edge, went back to 93X. We had pretty good stations, to be honest. And Grant's joining us. He got on his computer to check in on us and then got so busy doing other stuff that I forgot to head here. I think we've all been guilty of doing that at some point in time.
Mm-hmm.
So, welcome. I hope that the concert was fun. Did you bring home that other piece of article of clothing that you showed?
Did you bring home souvenirs?
Greetings to Grant from Donna and Foxy and Thesis, and Foxy is greetings and greetings. We all have some greetings in this group. Carl is saying, hey, Grant, and Donna is apologizing, Trey. I think she's apologizing for such a hard kitty.
No, the thing is, looking at the pattern, it's not a difficult pattern. So there's just something going on. It's all good. And I'll probably come back to it tomorrow and be able to do it just fine. So it is what it is.
He said so many needles, hooks. Remember, you got to remember, Trey's a hooker.
I'm a hooker, but I do have a lot of needles too. They're all tapestry needles, though.
And
Thank you for clarifying that, dear.
Or what, Joe?
I said thank you for clarifying that, dear.
Please. I'm a hooker. I don't have money for drugs. And you see all this yarn? There's no money.
Speaking of the yarn behind you, I'm going to make you big for a second. What is that above your left kitty ear?
Oh, you mean my dressmaker dummy with a cardigan on it that I made? Oh, yeah?
Have you named her yet?
I haven't named the mannequin yet. Like,
Oh.
this is Brunhilde over here. And I have a male, like, styrofoam head named Hans. So I think I'm going to continue with, like, the Germanic. Maybe a Goethe. She seems like a Goethe.
I think Monique would be funny, but there's also a story that goes with that. It's not a bad story, actually. My mom, who worked at the dress barn at the time,
Okay.
there was this vest, this fur vest, a faux fur vest, and she wanted it so bad. But I also had to get her something for Christmas. Well, I had a friend that worked at the dress barn with her, so I called her up and I said, hey, can you put that dress on hold and just put a name on it, and I'll come down and get it?
Yeah.
Because I didn't want my mom to buy it. She goes, what do you want me to put on it? And I was like, Monique. And it just slipped out. She went and put it on hold and put the name Monique on it. And my mom gets to work that night and she is just sad because that is the last one in her size. And it is on hold. And she is just hoping that it's going to, well, it gets sold. Monique is gone the next time she comes back. I bought no Monique. I took her home and I wrapped her up. That did not come out right.
Not at all.
I took her home. I wrapped her up, and at Christmas, my mom opened up that box. She started laughing, and she's like, "Oh my God, where'd you get this?" And I was like, "Well, Monique bought it."
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a fun Christmas memory. So yes, my mom got Monique and named her Monique, and I called her Monique.
I love it.
So when you said that, it's like, oh, so sorry, I got off on a tangent. I do that a lot. I apologize.
We have no rails.
No, and it was a clean story,
Right?
Oh my
That's
God,
rare in this group.
that was a totally
It's so wholesome. Like, it's so wholesome.
I know. And Donna said, hooking for every occasion. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
No, for sure.
Dan said, I know how to use narrative hooks and fishing hooks and grappling hooks, but that's about it. I can use
Those are
fishing.
useful hooks, though.
Yeah, we all need those kind of hooks. And Ruth is joining us. Hello, Ruth.
Hey,
Hi, glad you're
Good
joining
evening,
us.
Ruth.
She is going to be at Halicon. She's part of our Crazy Knit group that's helping get that going this year. Ruth, I don't have the yeah, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. September 16th, Joe Dog is going to be on Indie CD 411. So, to promote Halicon. Oh, thank you, Joey.
Not a problem.
Foxy is greeting Ruth, and Carl is greeting Ruth, and Don and Grant is saying hi to Donna, Foxy, Blade, Foxy, and Carl. Foxy squared. Greetings from Donna, and Ruth says, I can't crochet yet. Give me cross stitching and hand sewing all day, but I leave the crochet to my daughter and sister-in-law. Everybody has to have their talent. Not everybody's going to have the same talent.
I don't have patience for cross stitch.
My mom
At all.
is beautiful counted cross. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, I don't have the...
No, it's too many threads going on, and I can't.
Mm-hmm.
They're so
Yeah.
pretty, and I keep trying to pick it up, and I do not.
And Thesis said the closest I get is binding my journal. See, you work with thread too, and you do journals. You guys have this thing with tying things up. And Ruth said that I have been infected by her goofballiness. I love that word. Goofballiness. Somebody write that word down and remind me. And Donna said, we don't like dinging. Oh, that kind of dinging. And we said, all you cookie eaters make me jealous. I'm not allowed them currently, but my daughter makes some awesome cheesecake-filled red velvet cookie.
Oh.
Oh. Well, dear, Helicon is how many days away? Sarah said, yes, now we have a Nichols and a Rodman rabbit. We just need a penny. Penny. Sarah said, I've missed a lot of inside jokes once Facebook took away the rooms. I wish you could get on Green Room with us. Sarah said, I want a Finch made. Can't afford it, but it would be awesome to see with all the varieties you can make with them. Look.
I need to make my Finchy.
That face again.
I need to make all our Finchies. Oh, it would be so cute. After the cons. All right.
Okay. Grant said he doesn't know how long he's going to stick around, but he told us this morning he was very tired. And
Yeah.
Sarah said, have you ever been able to make the QR code? I wonder if that would work. A Muncie Square?
So that I have to revisit because apparently single crochets don't work, so I'll have to do it out of half doubles. So stay tuned for that one. Figure it out.
However, this guy here can burn QR codes using wood burning.
And they're awesome. They work.
I thought I had it right here, but apparently I do not.
I need to start hanging mine in the background.
Now I'm sad. And Grant said, I didn't stay up doing anything fun, tearing down a concert. Sarah said, Oz, get some rest, Grant. And Sarah also says, oh my God, you're right. I said I was going to listen to get things done.
You got her.
It does not work. And Grant said, I couldn't nap today either because there are people working on the roof. How the kitties doing? Are they stressed out yet tonight? And did you give them lots of lovin's, extra lovin's? Grant said, I didn't tell you guys that I had a minor panic attack because I thought Yoshi got out because the dumbass construction workers propped our door open. Oh, I would have too. I would have had a, hopefully hope Yoshi is safe at home. Oh, dear. Ruth said she could twitch, but she's not gonna. She's preferred to hang out here with the cool kids. And Foxy, I feel the same way. Oh no, good thing it didn't happen. Oh, that would have broke my heart.
Yeah.
Sarah said, oof, I'll be dealing with starting in a week. I'm on the second floor, so I'll be able to hear the top of the roof as well as the roof of the porch outside my window. Hopefully it goes fast. And Carl said, get some rest, Grant. That is nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And Grant goes, maybe I'll get lucky, Sarah, and find some guys. The guys working on the roof will be hunky.
There you go.
We had our roof done a couple of years ago, and I'm just not going to say anything. Foxy said, yeah, panic attacks are draining. They are.
They are. They're
emotionally and physically draining. So, and Sarah said, yeah, get some rest before they start up again tomorrow for show. Yeah. Get to sleep. You get a nap in, young man. Alec can stay up. You go to bed.
You're right.
Sarah said, I doubt it. Here, Grant, probably all Hicks. No, she's surrounded by them. And Nick said, Alex surprised me on the cookies. Yippee!
Always bribe your dungeon master.
Yes. Well, he's got to be nice about the garb thing going on. And Alex said, I will just do that then. And Sarah goes, then they say we're overpopulated with deer. Me, that doesn't help your case even more in the meat department. Kitty said dance break. Okay. Sarah said, sweet, goth and industrial dancing and rave. Nick said, cats are good, half in and half out anyways. Sarah said, break dance, just said it backwards. Hitty, oh my God, I need to stop and get things done. How much you want to bet Sarah hasn't yet?
I was gonna say, if I break dance, it's gonna be like that Australian woman.
Ray gun.
Yep.
Ray gun. And there is my dad, Dale, Doctor,
Hello.
and whatever you want to
Good
call
evening, Dale.
Hope you're doing all right.
Greetings.
Have a better day today.
What's WLS?
WLS. So that is
Yeah.
ABC out of Chicago, if I remember correctly. But it also stands for World's Largest Store, which was at the time Sears, if I remember correctly.
Oh, look at that.
Was it Sears or Macy's?
Sears, I believe. Because I think Sears was the original, like, backer or owner of WLS.
Gotcha. Sears didn't sell everything.
Sears sold houses.
Yeah, they sold house kids.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And half those houses are probably still standing.
I'm fairly certain our house is a Sears house.
Yeah.
Because the at least the mirror in the bathroom, when you open it up, it still has, in the medicine cabinet area, it still has the tag saying Sears and like the part number.
It also has the razor blade slot.
What's that?
It also has the razor blade slot.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It has the razor blade slot in it.
Have you ever taken your wall apart to see if there's razor blades back there?
Oh.
No.
Okay. Hey, at least I knew what that was.
Right?
Nick said the TARDIS has brought us back the Doctor. He's not a Doctor Who guy, but the Doctor came back the very next day. I wonder, was Dad here when I was telling the story about Monique? It was a funny one. It was a clean story. And Sarah said, just now introduced to Disturbed. I'm assuming they've been together for a long time, Sarah, so I'm assuming that was a while back. Sarah goes, I guess it's better than never. Carl said, nice, Joe. He was referring to your wood.
Thank you.
Nick said, WKRP. Vincent Flannery.
I swear I thought turkeys could fly.
I can't wait to start sharing that video again.
It's my favorite holiday, one of my favorite holiday videos.
And there's greetings to Dad. And Frank said, nah, it was a while ago, Sarah. Okay, good. Later, Thesis said, not now, Sarah. It was back when we first met over 24 years ago.
Okay, that's fine.
You had us worried there. Foxy goes, but where I grew up, there were no metal channels.
Yeah.
I had the one. So we basically had pop and country. We had pop, country, and a lot of classic rock stations.
Got both kinds of music here. Country and bluegrass.
Western.
And Western, that's what it was. Country and Western.
Nick said, poor Joe, not good for repeat performances.
He just needs a little bit of time.
Once he goes too fast the second time. Ruth said, oh, don't, I about lost Rodrigo off my face when you talked about prepping wood.
Who's Rodrigo?
Do tell Ruth. That's a good story.
I have questions.
Well, hey, Ruth, we can maybe get her up on stage to do the Rodrigo story at Halicon because she will be there. You guys coming? Possibly.
Halicon.
Halicon?
Oh yes.
Oh, wait. What? Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I already put in the request for work.
Yeah. Crap, I need to do that still.
Yeah, we should actually book the ticket. Everything.
Well, if Joe doesn't get off, I'm taking you, Trey, and we're going to go have a girls' weekend.
Girls' weekend.
Oh, I'll be getting off work.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, keep it clean. Keep it clean. Alex is in chat.
Yeah, and Alec is here. Remember, we sent Grant to bed. Alec is still up. He said Trey can only count to 4. Trey can only count to 4. Trey can only count to 4. Sure. Oh. I can only count to 4.
Apparently, I count up to 12 today instead of 8. So, there's that. It's all right. It's okay.
As I count to 4 twice. Carl goes, do you all need a midweek green room? Well, we might. It's after 8, and I'm still on comments. We'll see what time we get done out of settling y'all down. We get you worked up. Then we settle you down. Foxy said, I caught myself doing that voice the other day while walking into a store. Dan said, oh, Cowboy Kent Rollins tequila lime barbecue sauce is amazing. And the Hatch green chili salsa is a perfect complement to it. But it does sound good, Dan. Carl goes, did you say Foxy has coin if you have wares? Reverse that, Carl.
Foxy has wares if you have coin.
Yeah.
Which, I actually have my bracelet, Foxy, right here. Look at this beauty.
And Donna said, I think you're doing just fine, Witzman.
Look at that.
So we're doing just fine. Oh, I'm using my right hand so I can't embiggenate myself.
I put it with my jewelry in here so the kitty cats won't be knocked over.
I have it hanging up here because it's on my board in DCD, which I absolutely adore. Which I don't have my picture from Lisa's up there yet because the shelf is not up there yet. Foxy said, in my head, I sure did, Carl. Nick said, wants to know, why do drummers start with 1, 2, 3, 4 and dancers start with 5, 6, 7, 8? Kitty, if you're still here, do you know? Carl said, cool, Donna, I'll save the gin for Friday then. And I said, Trey, Garb is somewhere. Where? I have no clue. Probably on a platter. Hopefully joking.
Oh no! Get to save Garb.
Save Garb!
Save Garb!
Carl said, funny Foxy. And Grant said, I did not bring home the bra. I might work a Magic Mike show though. There will probably be lots of discarded clothes at that.
Yeah, it's just a hazmat suit at that one.
Yeah.
Or at least like tongs.
Ugh. Dan said that one of Lindsay's kitchen knives is dull, and that shall not do. The whetstone has been deployed. And Kitty said most music is in 4/4 time, so drummers start on 1, 2, 3, 4 to keep beat. Most dances are 8 count steps, hence 5, 6, 7, 8. Holy shit! We just learned something again tonight.
We did.
We've learned too much tonight.
I'm gonna put up something really quick for Alec.
Okay.
Yes. Save Garb. Like, I am invested in Garb too.
Mm-hmm. Foxy said no dull knives. No dull knives. And Dan said that most of my Monique's I had to unwrap. Just because it's been a while and we've had quite a few flipping out. Where'd it go? I lost it. There it is. And Dad said that I did not learn my cruel ideas from me. They know about the cell phone. When your mom got her first cell phone. That was before Monique. They know about the brick that you gave Mom that was attached to her gift certificate to the jewelry store. That was before Monique. Yes, you taught me all of it. It's all you. Fox said, definitely not. Grant said, I thought more of the ladies in the chat would be excited about the Magic Mike show. Ah, well. You know, I don't know, but I'm not speaking for every lady here, but nah. And Grant said maybe everyone is trying to avoid being green roomed. Sarah said, an hour into the show and still going through greetings. That's because we have people popping in and out. They pop in, they pop out. Fox said probably Grant, that one is a little too easy. That's what she said.
Low-hanging fruit.
Sarah goes, roofie balling? What on earth are you on right now? Is that what you said, LOL? I don't know what
I'm confused.
But roofie balling sounds like sounds interesting. And Halicon is 65 days away. If you go to the website, it will say that.
Nice.
And Sarah said, I could have heard it wrong. I have that tendency to. I think you did, but whatever you heard wrong, I like how you heard it better than it probably came out. And she said, yes, our Finchies. Yes, our Finchies.
Like, take the penguin pattern and adapt it, I think.
Because Finchie kind of looks penguin-y.
Yeah, like, it's got that same general, like, shape. So.
Yeah. The pattern that I have that you did for me, it's not, the tummy's not right for a Finchie, but there's more than one penguin pattern out there, so.
Like, patch for the tummy.
Oh, yeah. Just put it on. Okay. And Carl said a knitted social onesie might work. Thesis said as long as the colors are different and stand out enough, they should work. And Sarah said, I bet he could even burn our finches too. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Even though I haven't been on it obsessively like I was.
No, but
I
I'm
log in every
getting my
day.
daily messages from people.
Yeah, I log into it every day, goes on an adventure every day. I just don't have the time to go through. I say good morning to every one of my friends, and that's about it. Even if it's afternoon, I say good morning. And Don said, yes, Joe made me a QR code for my indie page.
I don't.
You know, that bugs me is because I literally had that out today as I was working on stuff, and I don't know where I put it now.
Yeah, I don't have any QR codes still here. I handed them all out.
I might have mine behind me, but I would have to take a little bit.
Sarah said, oh, dog person in 2 decades. I missed a decade there. Doey. And Grant's going to take our advice and head to bed. Good night, all. Good night, Grant. Tomorrow is going to be a banging day. I mean, tomorrow. No.
Oh.
So Foxy is saying good night. Carl's saying good night. And Dan is saying good night. And Sarah's at WLS, AM radio station in Chicago.
That was it.
I'm glad Sarah knew that, because Sarah and I are about the same age, so that makes me feel a little bit better that she knew it and I did it. And I lived in Minnesota at the time she was from. And Dad said, yes, WLS. You failed as a parent because I did not know what WLS was, Dad. No, I'm kidding. You did not. I'm teasing.
I kept the fish in the freezer for you.
I know, the fish in the freezer. Didn't they come up Friday or Monday too? I don't know. We were talking about fish in freezers.
Yeah, because that was going to be our platform for him, was a fish in every freezer.
Fox said when they brought out Kmart, yeah. And Dan said, yes, Monique. He's making fun of Monique. Thesis said October is here. Time to break out the Inch 9 Kills albums and listening to horrorcore. That was a tongue twister, faces.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh, Ruth said Rodrigo is her CPAP machine. Something all night. It's gonna be a guy. Dadgummit.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Oh god, that's great. I didn't think it could get better, but it did.
I thought it was bad enough I named the cadaver that they used in my neck when I had my fusion. His name is Rolf, by the way.
All I heard was cadaver out of that sentence.
That's what I named my cadaver that they used in my neck fusion. His name is Rolf.
Oh.
All right. Well, we just got a bunch of viewers over on Kick.
Hi,
Sisters of the Hook just finished up their stream, and one of the things they do, since they stream on Twitch and Kick, is they'll roll a d6, and if it ends up on an even number, they rate another Twitch channel, Twitch streamer it's on. If it's odd number, they come over to Kick. So they are over here, and we got greetings from Sisters of the Hook. We got greetings from Yvette. And Yvette, and also from Jenny.
Hi, guys.
Y'all?
Yeah, it was nice chatting with you guys Monday, and Yvette was on this morning, so it was good talking with you again. So you guys came in at an interesting time when we're talking about Ruth sucking face with Rodrigo.
Yeah.
And naming cadaver.
And you guys missed it. Joe's already done. He finished off early with his wood.
Yeah. Well, that group will understand my lack of ability to count when it comes to crocheting. So I took a hiatus from my project and went to.
She had trouble with this
cardigan.
number.
I could not count. I ended up with 4 extra stitches on 3 rows in 3 times. So.
I'm gonna break in with this comment real quick. Yvette said, I read CPAP as crap. I was worried.
Even crap now.
and I did share pictures to them on their Discord of the before and after of the wood.
Nice.
After your prepped wood versus your finished wood.
Yes.
So I love what they do on their channel. They do a show and tell.
That is cool.
It's awesome.
I love it. Sarah said there is softwood and hardwood. For real. Doesn't have to be green room. Sarah, one of the first episodes of this show, this is before Trey even joined us with her hooking, we got into a conversation of what's the difference between soft and hardwood, and we all went down this rabbit hole of soft and hardwood and did a bunch of learning that night.
They're an educational channel.
Oh, and wait, Rodrigo.
Oh, that was good.
That was good.
Thank you.
Sister of the Hook said she loves the colors in your cardigan.
Oh, thank you. It is the lollipop cake.
The lollipop cake?
It is. Let's see. The Karen Big Cakes. It's cake pop. Cake pop.
Cake pop.
Cake pop.
Teals and aquas.
And I'm actually going to bring you up large for a second, dear. That was over her shoulder there. You can see the creepy dress dummy that she has behind her now. Just
that sparked the names. The name controversies.
Rodrigo.
Well, I've got Brunhilde and Hans, which one of my friends was on the phone with me as I was yelling at the cat for messing with Brunhilde. And she had a derp moment because she was born in Germany. So she couldn't figure out who else I knew that was German. That I'm just yelling about in the background. Like, leave Brunhilde's head alone!
No. And Carl said, with Joe and Trey at Helicon, there will be a live green room.
Excellent.
Alex said, yes, I'm still up. Sarah said, even when Alec isn't here, he can watch it on the rerun. And yeah, too early for bed, Alec, at least in my book. Except for Nick, he is going to crash. He will talk to us later.
We'll see you later, Nick.
Good night, Nick. I sent you a message if you're still listening. I did send you a message after you sent me a message in the middle of this.
And we got a couple other comments came in. Sister Zook said, thanks, guys. Love seeing what everyone's working on. And that's the creepy dress form. Now I know.
Yep. It lurched.
Yep.
Yeah, just call it lurch.
And Yvette says, I don't think it's creepy. Sister Hook said, Lamal, Guten Tag. And thank you, Jenny, for following us here on Kick. If you guys, I always try and put something in the chat before the show starts. We do this through StreamYard. Kick does not integrate with StreamYard yet as far as the comments coming over to where we can put them up on screen, so I do my best to try and read them as they come in, and but I do try and post the link to the YouTube channel in case you want to, see everybody else who's also commenting. So, but thank you for the follow, Jenny. It's greatly appreciated.
Oh, you guys have been followed. This has been a night.
Yeah.
Alex said, "Oh, trust if Garb is gone, Nitsu is too. Welcome Nitsu Jr. to the world, guys." Oh, thesis and someone needs to write the adventures of Garb and Nitsu.
Yes.
Ruth said, we could never learn too much. Did you guys not internalize the knowledge is power thing from Schoolhouse Rock on Saturday mornings as a child? I'm only a bit ill.
All right, Dawn, I'm gonna bring you up big for a second.
No.
Because Sister Hook did comment, y'all do a great job. Love the vibes here, which we try and keep it happy and cheerful and off the rails as much as possible. And she said also, Taco Mike. As you were playing with your taco.
I had a feeling if you were making me big, we were talking about my taco.
Yep.
Yes.
We like to talk about Ron's taco here.
There was, I have to explain it real short. There was a night that there was a show. It was a last minute standing show. And Joe was talking about a food truck. And I said, yeah, there was a food truck here in my area, and it was called Eat Don's Taco. And unfortunately,
I love you, Dawn.
Unfortunately, the food truck closed, but we went on about an hour and a half rant about Don's Taco and
My Sweet Drizzle.
Now, oh, shoot. Get rid of the comment there for a second. Where'd it go? About Joe's Sweet Drizzle.
There it is.
And then for Helicon last year, I showed up in a taco shirt. And Lindsay, the lovely bride of Dan, who's in our chat, sent me this for Christmas. So, Taco Mike. So, that is why there is a taco on my microphone. Oh, my God. Alex said, yes, trust me, the other players have started creating lore on them. Not me, the other players. Oh, you could do an anthology.
You've learned well
Yeah.
from Nick.
Yes.
Not me. I'm not a cryptid.
There you go. Alex said Nitsu and Garb stated one of the players should go steal 3 gobos and claim them as their children.
Those numbers check.
They're not 4.
I can count to 3.
It's the 4th one.
The 4th. Oh.
He said nothing wrong with player lore.
Oh.
I don't know if you had comments from coming in from.
Yeah, I do have a few comments. Jenny says, you're definitely a lively bunch, loving the fun vibe. Sisters Hook was laughing at the picture, well, both pictures, I'm assuming, that we put up. The supporting of Dawn's Taco and my sweet drizzle. Creeped Heart said, was not wash. I'm not sure where that was from. And Sisters Hook says, haha, so perfect. And Yvette said, it's a very lovely taco.
It is.
It almost looks like it's bedazzled.
It does have little sparkles on it.
Okay.
There's little sequiny thingies on it.
What's really great is when she forgets to bring her microphone over before we actually start, and then she brings it over so it looks like she's getting ready to take a bite of taco.
Which, if people want to watch Sisters of the Hook over on Kick, they are the hour before us.
And they are on Kick and Twitch both.
Are they on Twitch? I
So
don't have a Twitch.
Sisters of the Hook said, eat the taco. And Yvette said,
nibble on the taco.
I taste the biscuit.
Taste the biscuit.
Yvette said, I asked if she was fingering the meat or the veg, but there was a typo.
What was that last one?
Yvette said, I asked if she was fingering the meat or the veg, but there was a typo.
I was looking at the sparkly meat.
Oh god. Oh shit. She was
You know
touching
what? Sisters of Hook, my dad's watching.
shell.
It's funny. Our Kick watcher. Okay. Sarah said, roll Gary on WLS. And Alex said, indeed, Kitty, but if Garb dies, Nitsu's gone, so there'll be no lore.
Nope, there will just be a tragic love story.
Mhm. Sarah said, my first husband and I had 2 parakeets named Roe and Gary. Man, that was a lifetime ago, literally. Carol said, animal stories on WLS with your charming and delightful old Uncle Lair and short little snot-nosed Tommy. Sarah said, twice the age since then. And Dad said, you really missed something. This old guy in his...
What?
You really missed something. This old guy and his naked man boobs running, or more like shuffling across the football field, chasing Dawn's niece Stella dog. Dog sitting is not always fun.
Oh no! Oh, I hope you got the dog back.
Was it? Is that you?
So,
I have questions, but I don't think I want to know the answers.
well, while Dawn's trying to process that, Yvette said, sorry, have you met Trevor? Sisters Hook said, bring on the Trevor, and I commented, I said, I don't believe I've met Trevor, and Sisters Hook says, hi, Dawn's dad.
You guys got to be now.
Yvette said, Trevor is awake and already brought. And Sisters Hook saying, excellent, hi, Trevor. So hello to Trevor also.
I don't know who Trevor is, but hello!
It got really warm in here. And I said, I gone with hypersonic again. Give her an ice cream.
Wait for
I'm
the arm.
still not in the cave. I ain't getting ice cream yet. Oh, Sarah said, I'm so not even paying attention to the chat. Oh my god, just what I hear.
You heard exactly what you thought you heard.
And Donna said, Ruth, that's like when I named my boot I had to wear after my toe surgery. I named him Jimmy Jack because I don't sleep with anyone I don't know.
So when I had my my intestinal surgery, I had an IV pull for like a week. So as I was, and they were like, "Oh, go walking with me. Walk around. That'll help you heal up." So I named it Irving, and Irving and I went for so many walks.
Aww.
So, Yvette said, Trevor is the 9-year-old boy that lives through my childish sense of humor.
I gotta find one of them.
Perfect. That's all we have.
Sarah said, responding to while I'm trying to get at least something done.
Probably not the programming for that.
Oh, Dan said, remember, people, if you listen to my music while driving, I will not pay for your speeding tickets. And Ruth said, raid! We're bugging. No. And Sarah said she read CPAP is crap too. And now Sarah is legit wondering the difference between finishing softwood and hardwood in your craft.
The finishing is the same. A nice light sanding, and you get good results.
And Dan goes, is that cherry wood or Norwegian wood?
I have a couple more comments I'm going to read real quick.
Cherry wood.
Sister says we love Trevor, and she's laughing at Irvin. She loves it. Yvette said he has an affinity for dick and fart jokes. Yeah, you'll fit in perfectly here.
Yep.
And Jenny says it's great to have fun at 2:30 in the morning here in the UK. Wow.
Well, welcome to across the pond in the UK.
Yes.
Thank you for your dedication.
Yes. Cherry wood. See, there was only me and Donna and Dan and Richie on that episode. And Dan and Donna were being so adulty and serious about the wood, cherry wood. They were really talking about something cherry wood related. And me and Richie are sitting there going,
I'm an adult.
It was like, well, we found the adults and the kids in this group.
Uh-huh.
Except for the kids that are in their 40s and 50s. And
all right.
I love it, Donna. And Sarah said, oh my God, you guys are hitting the topic of soft and hard wood already. Oh yeah, we've hit the soft and hard wood already.
Yes, we have.
Sarah said, define creepy. I had a thing for Pinhead. Figured that one out.
They have a whole genre of fiction now for things like that.
Dan said, Trey, I suggest Anne Boleyn because she has no head.
That's awesome.
Wait, look at it again, see what it says to you.
Yeah, Boleyn, the other Boleyn girl.
Lisa said Pinhead is better than Trickster, I guess, Sarah. But baby, don't treat me bad. I know, I went a different Trickster. Sarah said, the charisma of Joe just said, my sweet drizzle. Finishing my sentence, apparently. Mentally derailed.
Where we're going, we don't need rails.
I gotta hide the comments so we can see the comment.
There it is.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
I got it.
Nope.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Wait. There we go.
I am so looking forward to your show Monday night.
Oh my God.
I'm just going to sit in the chat. I'm not even going to come into the back area of StreamYard.
Please
I'm just going to sit Sit in the chair. You'll have Nick with you. You'll be fine.
You did
Oh,
fine
I
last.
lost the comment. Oh, there it is.
That's not the only thing you've lost.
I don't know if I had it to begin with. Dad, did I have it to begin with? I mean, you were the one that put my fish in the freezer. Sarah said Darth Maul made me purr. It was the first time Star Wars caught my attention. Then he died. But then they sewed him back together and they gave him weird legs.
Fine.
And...
He did get his regular legs back, though.
Felt better.
I just can't. That little Donna said Dawn got a taco and I got pickles. Pickles! That was a Holocaust thing. You know there's going to be pickles this year somewhere. Foxy said, we are so bad. I love it. No, we're not bad. We're fun.
I'm going to quote Jessica Rabbit and say, I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Alex said, Donna, there's a whole thing in my personal campaign with pickles, a closet filled with them, and a Dragonborn pickle player loves said closet. Alec. Oh, someday we'll tell you the Colicon story. At this point in time, your ears are a little too young, but let's just say that pickles. Apparently, Ted Saw found something funny. Sarah said, "Ditto, Foxy, I've gotten one thing done. My God, this is epic." Dale said, "He is interesting." And Kitty goes, "Bedazzled taco." I know it's sparkly. Does it sparkle when I move it? Oh.
Yeah, it does.
A hard shell or a soft shell?
I'm not going there.
Notice I didn't bring you back down yet. Oh, no one wants to see this mug on big screen.
That is so painful. Bad result. Oh my God. Kitty said it does for most parties.
Sisters commented, Dawn has a smooth, shiny taco?
Sparkly. It's
Sorry, not sorry? Question mark.
Damn, I don't know if we can survive a green room tonight. Oh, Ruth said, oh, I found a pickle shirt for Donna. Oh, oofda. By the time Helicon was done, for those that weren't there, pickles got just as much laughs as tacos, okay? Oh. There's I have polishing in my mind, but I'm so leaving that one up to your imagination. Don't, Sarah. Do not put those in our imagination tonight.
And Trevor chuckles, by the
way. And Dad said hi wherever you are, so he's greeting the Kick users. Sarah said, Jeebus, I'm letting it loose. That's what she said. I mean, Foxy said, maybe not Dan, but what a way to go.
Do you want me to take over comments for a little bit so you can actually breathe? You're going to hurt so badly tomorrow.
Yeah. But I wish Chris was in the chair right now.
Jesus, that's terrible. That is terrible.
Oh my God. Oh, so Thesis said after my hip, I named him Walker. I named my Walker Christopher because I would taking him walking. Oh, those who do not know, Chris Walker is the vice chair for Halicon.
Layers to that joke. So many layers, like an onion.
Foxy said that's bad. Kitty's laughing. Sarah said fine grit rubbing. Oh my god. Thesis said I don't think I'd name my cane though. I have 3 canes. I should name them.
And a couple comments over here. Yvette said, "Is that a Beavis call? LOL. Needs more cowbell."
Dan said, I'm not an adult, but I'm old enough to know better. Hey, you guys were being serious about the cherry wood. Thesis said, I'd be surprised if anyone knows the Trickster I was talking about. Same here. I'm sure a lot of people do not remember Trickster the band. Sarah said, Alex never going to be able to play with us again after tonight. Yes, he will. You know, enough of our jokes some of them have gone a little off the rails and a little bit, but some of them have been clean as clean can be.
I remember being that age. I was not sweet and innocent.
And see, I'm not the only one. Ruth is laughing way too much about Thesis's Christopher.
Oh, and Trey looks like she's wrapping up for the night.
Yeah, I can't move my hands much anymore.
Oh, I'm going to try to get caught up. Oh, Lord, I don't think I'm going to survive. I can't read that one.
Freezer burn makes fish smell different than fresh fish for sure.
Yummy.
Yeah! You are going to have to go to your room.
Let's just bring us up here like this.
There we go.
Right, hey. Kiss my mother with that mouth? Oh, okay.
I won't.
Nope, not the green room. It is not the green room.
No, they did that.
Oh. Dan said after tonight, I don't think Alex is going to be allowed to play with anyone except us.
Oh.
And I'll let you read that one. That one came from your dad. Damn crusty taco shells. And even though this was said 5 minutes ago, this still is relevant. Please breathe. Remember, swallow. Swallow. Good girl. Anyway, Carl says, yeah, there will be no green room after this. Dawn needs to go breathe. Dan says, Sarah, at least we haven't brought waxing the wood yet. Well, you see, Dan, I don't wax my wood. I put a nice high gloss finish on it so that it shines when it's in the light. And Sarah says, letting it loose but keeping it tight. Tight like a tiger. Austin Powers.
Come on, do it. Just press.
Rawr.
There it is.
A grr. Blaze says, I think I broke Dawn. I think we all broke Dawn at this point. Sisters of the Hook says, wax on, wax off. Yvette says, wax fast, wax slow?
It depends on the wood.
Yeah. Some of that wood is thirsty too. It soaks up a lot of it.
The wood likes moisture.
Yes, it does. So on a serious note, I've actually had pieces. There were some live wood coasters that I had burned, and when I do coasters, I try and add extra varnish to it, so that way I know it's protected. So if like someone sets their glass on it, and if it sweats, it doesn't stain the wood. I had some coasters.
Wood.
Yeah.
Moisture.
I had some coasters that I swear to God, I put 5 coats on these coasters, and it still had no shine. Like, it was soaking in so much of it that at a certain point I'm like, you know what? It'd be easier just dip the whole thing into the can and let it sit overnight.
Just kind of do a quench on it.
Yeah, like I literally did like 5 or 6 coats before I got any kind of shine actually showing on the top.
I wonder how much better they would hold up over time compared to like just did like 1 or 2 coats on.
Say that one more time because you were really breaking up for me.
I wonder if it would hold up better, like the ones that you had to do multiple coats on, than say one that you only did 2 coats on.
Well, the ones I only did 2 coats on actually had, like, you could see it had a layer on top.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't have to soak as much of it in.
But
a lot of times your live wood pieces also are a lot drier.
Yeah.
Because those actually get put into a kiln to properly cure. So, anyway, that's our lesson, our 3rd lesson for the evening.
Dang, we are
Glorious lesson.
and we're like PBS.
Grab that real quick.
Oh, there you go.
The one
hold on. Let's do this and this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of the QR codes I burned.
My face
Yeah.
not show the taco yet. So there is the QR code that Joey has burned for me. So okay,
It does work.
Yep. Yeah, they do work.
Yep.
So, Sisters Hook said, "Coaster is thirsty." Me too, Coaster. Me too. And she was saying, "Oh, nice" to the QR code.
thank you.
But Sarah had said, "I'm surprised Carl hasn't ended the show."
You can't stop us.
Yeah. Only way we're ending the show is if Nick joins on mobile and accidentally ends it, or if I, join on mobile and accidentally end it.
I have to
my
do
hand.
4 times, but we already know that we have trouble with 4 on the show tonight. So
Right.
At least I do.
Sarah says, "For the love of everything unholy." Yeah, that's just stream, all right.
Yeah.
Foxy said, "This is a good stream. Thank you." Sarah says, "Just imagine us in person. This is me being myself." This is pretty much us being ourselves too.
This is us.
Yeah.
Nice hair.
And Donna says, "Dawn, you got your Christophers mixed up."
well, no, I'm just saying that it was Christopher Walker, Christopher the Walker, as opposed to Christopher Walken. and poor Chris isn't even here to hear the squeak.
Always the rerun.
Yep. And Carl says, "Oh, I can't end this show, Sarah. They are on their own."
We're adults. We make adult decisions.
If you say so, dear.
I buy my own groceries.
Dan says the green room is open if any of us survive this show. Yeah, I don't know that any of us are. Bladed says, "Joe, when you smile like that, you remind me of my Uncle Bud. He could easily play Friar Tuck if you wanted to." I probably could have done a good Friar Tuck.
You didn't. You're just a clown.
And Ruth says, "I have early and late class to teach tomorrow, so I need sleep. Night night." And Dawn, good job on the laugher size.
Well, if you are still here, Ruth, thank you. It was nice having you join us again tonight. Hopefully we'll see you Monday night as well.
And Foxy saying good night to Ruth. Bladed says, "The trickster I was talking about was from the movie Brain Scan. If you haven't seen it, go find it." And apparently your dad was on the same wavelength as Sisters of the Hook. Wax on, wax off.
Why would it not surprise me that Dad is on the same wavelength as Sisters of the Hook?
And Sarah says, "Moist." Blade says the wood needs moisture. otherwise chafing.
Hey.
And as Foxy said, true, Thesis. He says you are all your best behavior tonight, aren't you? Oh yeah.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
could do much worse, to be perfectly honest.
I haven't dropped any F-bombs, so I'm definitely on my best behavior.
Oh. So after I got done burning, I pulled up Sisters of the Hook stream again and was watching what they were doing.
Yeah.
She made a chainmail F-bomb.
What? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back.
It
That's
looks
fantastic.
amazing.
You ladies need to get on Indie CD so that I can get you on the show or on one of the shows that I do so that we can watch you guys do this stuff.
And Sisters of the Hook says, high fives, Dawn's dad.
You know what? I have their.
And Foxy says, nope. Carl's saying goodnight to Ruth. Sarah says the wood must have taken Benadryl and dries up every membrane.
See, there's a clean one.
And Sisters of the Hook says, haha, thanks guys. And Sarah says, the more you know. I need to get that little animation.
Yes, you do.
We do.
For as much educational things that we actually do learn doing these shows, it would just be constantly playing in the background.
Put it up in the corner or something.
Right?
Because we actually did stuff today. Like, I had no clue the yarn said what hook would work the best with that. You know, I mean, it's like...
Yeah, it makes sense. So I didn't realize the yarn said it. I thought it was the pattern that generally suggested it.
So a lot of patterns have affiliate yarns and stuff like that. So it's a link in the pattern if you're online to send you to buy that yarn for that pattern, and then the creator gets some money off of that. So they'll say what hook size they use, but everybody's tension's different. A lot of different factors will change how it ends up. So we all have our favorite, like having a favorite burner on your stove. We all have our favorite hooks.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
For writers, if you're writing, you have certain pens you like more than others, and yeah.
Yeah. So Dale says dilute the finish with linseed. I never thought about that.
Oh.
I may have
See,
to
now
put linseed oil.
he's teaching shit, and it doesn't have to do with fish and freezers.
Foxy says, and it's supposed to make you drowsy. It does the opposite to me. Yeah, Trey can take Benadryl and keep going with her day. I take 2 and I'm out for the next 4 hours.
But you can also drink so much caffeine directly before bed and just pass out. And then I have to stop drinking caffeine by 3 o'clock. Otherwise, it's all over and I'm never sleeping.
Yeah. And Sisters of Hook says, facts, Clover Armor. That's mine, so smooth.
I like my Susan Bates, the G hook.
Hold on. Gonna bring you up.
Yeah. My Susan Bates.
I mean, that's with anything. People have kind of their favorites that they like. They have multiples, but they have the ones that they like. We're playing hopscotch people again.
A little bit. And Yvette said Susan Bates bamboo are hers.
Okay. I'm always afraid I'm gonna snap the bamboo ones.
That was a pretty set that you had there. I mean, that was.
I love that set so much, but I'm terrified of breaking some of the smaller ones.
Yvette said, I hook is my favorite size.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the 4mm G6. Like a G6.
And Yvette said these are tough.
Okay.
So
I was gonna say Clover is pretty good. Or Susan Bates, sorry. Yeah, the Susan Bates ones are pretty good. I don't know what brand these are.
Sarah says can't stop us going on 2 hours, but doesn't feel like it for being able to be myself without having to hold back. And Donna says I filled up one side of my note paper. No more hashtags, please. Yvette said I like the chisel head hooks.
Yep. I like the inline chisel heads.
Okay, what?
All right, so
I hit the right one on the first try.
way to go!
Woo! Don't tell Nick.
I have. Let me pull out the bag. Pull out the bag. Okay. So when I say like inline,
Oh, here. You want me to bring up your other camera?
no, it's okay.
Okay.
So
But you're
like this one would be considered inline
okay.
because the hook itself is lined up.
Oh, yeah.
That one is not.
That
So your
one kind of
chisel tips are all of mine are chisel tips because those are my preferred, but they're little.
So I am going to bring your other one up on screen. If you want to show your bag off again.
My giant bag of books where I put everything. I am an organized,
Heard it.
totally organized. But yeah, so got
Oh, I was gonna say to show the inside of the bag.
my bag of hooks.
Yeah.
My hooker bag.
Yep.
And then that's not counting the ones that are just floating around or the ones from your mom.
Or the bamboo ones. Oh, well, they're not in the bag.
Bamboo are underneath. Yep. Nice.
Yep.
Oh, that's so cool.
I do like those bamboo ones. Those look neat.
I love how they feel. But like these over here, they don't have any metal in them. So after like smaller than this size, I'm so afraid they're gonna snap, especially like these down here.
But you were just told they're tough. I know.
I know, right? Well, I don't know what brand these are.
Well, the other thing is too, you don't deal with the thin threads as much
No, I
as
don't
my
have
mom
the
did.
patience. No, I don't have the patience for those.
Yeah, you deal with like actual crochet yarn.
Yeah, she did crochet thread. I dropped.
Yeah, she did a lot of the threads and stuff. So
Yeah, I have a doily she made in the back. But yeah, for the most part.
They get a few more comments. Yvette said, "Oh, you don't want to see my bag," and cool. Sisters Hook says, "Ooh, so many pretty hooks."
So shiny.
And
Like dice to go clicky clack.
Yvette said the Bates ones are metal all the way through. Only the handles are bamboo.
Okay.
She also said, "I do both. I get cravings to do a doily once in a while."
I also have this that I have not opened yet.
Go ahead and put it back down there.
Oh, it's a light up book. It lights up. I haven't been able to use it yet because I keep forgetting to plug it in. The resin.
Wow. They got
Yeah.
fancy.
All right.
Donna,
Getting
one side of notebook paper.
Yep.
And no more have it's gonna be fun tomorrow night. And there is the kick link for Sisters of the Hook.
Yep.
I almost said kink link.
We don't judge, but we do question.
So
After tonight, yeah. And Sarah said, "Dear Lord, you guys would make great roommates." Oh, troublemaking roommates.
I think maybe the opposite of that.
Nifty is joining us. Hello, Nifty.
Nifty.
good evening, Nifty.
We're just winding down, but if you want to watch this on the rerun, you really should, especially if you don't get offended easily, you like to laugh, and you like to learn about burning and cooking. Yeah.
Yep.
greetings to Nifty, and greetings to Nifty. Welcome to the madness. And Sarah said you got to watch the rerun.
Real quick, Sisters Hook said bougie, and
Right.
Lamau kinky link.
Dad. It's tied. And Dad said that everyone has their favorite tool.
Truth.
Yes, we do. Yvette said I have a whole set of lighted hooks. Like I said, you don't want to see my bag or desk or the vintage sewing box hidden in my hutch.
You know, if they're
Actually, I do.
yeah, I was gonna say too bad the shows are on at this kind of the same time. It'd be fun to have you guys on as a guest, and you guys could just chit chat and show each other your hooks and all that stuff. I think that'd be
It
fun.
would be so much fun.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Sisters Hook said thanks, guys. Y'all are too kind. And Yvette said thanks for the fun.
Sarah said you won't be bored. Bored. Oh my God, I'm seriously not knowing what I'm talking about at this point. Do any of us?
I've lost my mind a long time ago.
Take that. Goodbye. I'll let you read that one, Joe.
Drizzle tips.
It didn't look dirty till you said it.
Nifty's laughing with Foxy, and Dad said everyone has their favorite hooker, especially a chisel tip.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happens down there in Division Street anymore. Double dip in the chisel tips.
Aw,
And-
yeah.
That's skill, Dan. Kudos. Trey likes the feel of bamboo in her hands. So do I. That's from Kitty. And Dan said, I do have my moments, Sarah. And Dad said, I have so much respect for you with how you bag your hooks here.
And Donna sighs and turns over notepaper. And Yvette said we are naughty hookers.
Wait,
Naughty or naughty spelled flower or flower?
Yeah.
so I have some shirts that I wear for conventions, and I have that one in reserve that says I'm a naughty hooker. But most of the cons we go to are family-friendly events. Oh,
I
yeah.
think I can
We're at the Holocon.
You're right. Yeah.
It's Polycon, definitely.
And
Have they seen your mug, Trey?
No, oh, I don't have it in here. It's
Okay.
sticked again because I used it.
Sarah says you need the chisel to scrape off the crustiness.
Oh, jeez.
And Yvette has the shirt too.
Nice.
So with that, folks, though, we are at the 2-hour mark. I think we are going to go ahead and sign off. And
Sisters of the Hook put one more comment up that we need.
Yep.
And it says,
go ahead.
just wear your naughty hooker shirt under a zip hoodie. Flash your favorite people.
Yes.
That works.
Only for extra tips. Chisel
The
tips.
tips, right?
Chisel tips.
Oh, chisel tips. Okay.
Oh.
Chisel tips.
Well, I will not be back Monday. Dawn will be on Monday night, though,
Yes.
doing her first NDCD 411 show with Nick Tocker. So be sure to tune in. I will be around because I imagine I'll probably have it stream the kick also. So I will try and catch comments from there. And what I might do is just copy and paste those in to the chat.
So then I can bring them up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can bring them up as you go along.
That's what we're going to be talking about. StompCon!
Yep, going to be talking about StompCon coming up in September. We will be back next Wednesday for another The Burning is Yarn. And with that, folks, we will see you all next time.
Thank you.
Good night, folks.